It's the Linemakers on Sporting News.
Welcome to the Linemakers on Sporting News. I'm Micah Roberts. Talk a little bit of NASCAR, Daytona 500 on Sunday. Now we got to see Saturday the Sprint Unlimited where Kevin Harvick won the race. Didn't see a lot of racing like we're accustomed to in the past years with the drafting and such, but Tony Stewart was up there battling with them as well. And what that told me is that the cream rises to the top in these situations. I thought we might see a little more of the drivers being taken down a notch as far as their skills in plate racing, but there it was. Kevin Harvick, who's won several times at Daytona. Tony Stewart's won several times there as well, battling it out for the win. Now, we're going to see some more racing on Thursday. I don't know how competitive it will be because nobody wants to wreck their car. Obviously, you still have to qualify, or at least a couple drivers do, to make the Daytona 500. But in the Bud Duels, I don't think you're going to see the type of racing we're going to see Sunday. I think you're going to see drivers cautious. Nobody wants to wreck their car just for mere spots in the starting lineup at the Daytona 500. So when they go to Daytona 500 on Sunday, they're going to have a lot of guys trying some things out for the first time because we haven't really seen them do that in any of the test sessions practice as far as drafting, bump drafting, and making dicey moves. That's been tough for drivers. So the guys I'm looking at here are the guys with the fast cars that are just going to get out quick, and those are the Joe Gibbs cars, Childress cars, even Stuart Haas cars. One of those drivers, Danica Patrick, is sitting on the pole position, and we'll see how she does in that race. She started at 125-1 odds, got bet all the way down to 22-1. Everybody loves Danica Patrick. Some books have her with the most tickets written out of any driver. That includes Dale Earnhardt Jr. But back to who I think will win. By the way, I think Danica finished somewhere around 27, 28. I think she'll avoid the first big wreck, but eventually get caught up somewhere, and she'll play it probably more cautious than anybody out there, just trying to get some time. As far as who I think is going to win, I think you got to start with Matt Kenseth. I think he's going to be the guy that's going to get out front. You can get 11-1 on him. I don't think we're going to see a lot of lead changes like we have in the past plate races. That goes for Denny Hamlin. He's 12-1. You can also get Kevin Harvick at 11-1. Jeff Burton at 30-1. He's a nice long shot out there. And then maybe a couple other long shots like a Mark Martin at 31 in the Michael Waltrip cars. They were very impressive in testing and practices. We'll see how it goes. But most of all, the best thing, NASCAR racing is back. It's going to be exciting. After Daytona, we get to see some real racing with the Gen 6 car, and we'll see how that turns out in Phoenix and then right here in Las Vegas. Catch you next time.